So this is the next trade for today, and it's this horse Doldida. It's come from the first method within the guide, and obviously those of you that have purchased the guide will know the sort of like selection process behind it. So we've still got a good 5 minutes till the off. I'm just going to try and take advantage of the odds should they start to creep back up again to sort of 5.1, 5.2. There's not a lot of money in the market at the moment. Sort of like £22,000, so you know it might take some time to get matched, if I get matched at all at these odds. But I haven't got a problem with taking the starting price with this method should I need to. But if I can take advantage of a higher price pre-race, the chances of getting matched pre-race is pretty high, considering I'm only looking at getting a 5-tick profit out on this runner. So I've just started a tiny bit of the money matched. The money's starting to creep up now that's in the market. There's obviously a race being run at Wincanton as we speak, so obviously if I'd have got all the money matched, I'd have been matched for my 5 ticks profit now, but I'm not going to sort of like exit the trade for a £1 profit. I'm hoping the odds will go back up, but like I say, if they don't go back up, then I'm more than happy to sort of like take the starting price or near to the starting price. So I'll wait for about 30 seconds before the off, and then I'll try and sort of see where we are at from there. Just going to put a bet in there just to yeah, so I actually took these odds to 4.4, 4.5. So again, just 5 ticks profit, that's all
20 seconds.
I'm just hoping that the odds don't creep up too much.
10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds.
What I'm going to
fully matched.
Just get in there.
Fully matched.
And I'm going to try and get out again there. Yeah, the reason I'm doing this is because I don't really want to be starting the trade too far into the red, to be honest. Because I'm only looking at 5 ticks. So it looks like we're going to be late off again with this race as well, which isn't sort of ideal. So I've ended up in a position that I didn't really want to be in terms of the amount of money I've got in the market. I tried to get in at the higher odds and I tried to get back out again, but it didn't sort of let me back out. The bets didn't get matched. So I've ended up with a lot more money in the market than sort of I previously wanted to have. I also can't use a stop loss for this race because I've got my stakes in sort of like all over the place, and the stop losses will just sort of get part matched here and there, and it'd just be a real nightmare. So what I plan on doing is I do plan on exiting the trade manually should I need to. But again, I've left myself in a position of sort of having more money in the market than I would actually want to have. a lot of this is because the race went off a bit late, and I got caught on the wrong end of the odds. So this is why I say that if you can take the starting prices, then I'd advise it, because as a new trader you don't want to be sort of like getting caught in this position, or even as any trader it's not an ideal position to be in. So I've had to build my hedge figure up just for the 3 ticks profit for this runner.
First match. Fully matched.
Yeah, so I did get matched eventually. The odds has gone down to sort of like 3.5, 4.2, but this was a terrible trade from a trader's point of view. I left myself in a position that was sort of like there was no getting out of. And this is why I would recommend that you wouldn't sort of get involved too early on the off, because it's alright if you're playing sort of like small stakes, but you know, at one point I had £600. Well, no, I didn't. I had sort of, yeah, nearly £600 in the market,
Market suspended.
and it was far more. The position was far bigger than what I hoped for, and that was because like I say, I tried to get back in the market to take advantage of the higher odds, thinking they were going to come back down, and they didn't come back down, and it just left me in a terrible position, to be honest. And I was very fortunate to get out of it for a green trade.